Well, it's week 7 of the LCS. I'm joined right now by Moon with coverage brought to you by Alienware. Moon, I have not interviewed you in quite some time. We were just talking about this. Yeah.
Over a year for sure.
And that's because you've been laying low in Academy.
Laying low. You don't like Academy.
You don't like Academy?
No, you don't like Academy.
I like Academy. I'm saying that you've been. Oh, I never interview Academy because it's not like I can. How do I interview Academy players?
No, it's true. Honestly, Academy, you don't come to the studio, so it's really hard to get any publicity at all, really. Yeah.
You're stepping backwards. This is something that people do. You're so nervous.
It's been a while.
We do these interviews, and like at the end of them, people are just way back here, and they're out of focus, and people run away from the microphone. It's a big issue. Anyway, how has life been?
Life's been good. I've been taking my time in Academy to work on my flaws, and I think that's gone really well for me. So I'm happy to be able to show my progress in LCS again. Yeah.
Well, I never got a chance to talk to you because you were on Clutch last year, yes?
Yeah.
And you went to CLG. So what was that switch about? Was that just, did you have a say in it, or did you suddenly wake up and you're like, oh, I'm on CLG now? Or did you want to go to CLG? I don't know.
CLG was honestly not my first choice, but joining CLG, it's the best org I've ever been a part of.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously.
High praise.
Seriously, everything on CLG is so amazing. The facility, everybody who works there is so supportive. The Academy team and the LCS team are so close, and everybody is so friendly. It actually feels like a family, which is so great for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so ecstatic to be on this organization, and I've never really had that feeling before. My contract ended on CG, and they had different plans for their roster, so we split ways, and CLG offered me a good spot on Academy, a spot, to share time with Wiggly, and I'm really happy to be here. Yeah.
This is fascinating to me because CLG's run by Nick Allen. I would have never expected that to feel like a happy, family-friendly atmosphere. He's kind of an aggressive, angry man.
Never gotten the aggressive vibes from him, ever.
No, I talk to him all the time. He screams and yells and throws and breaks things. That's really difficult being his friend.
Nope, not at all.
Well, you'll see it someday. His rage will unleash.
He's just shy still. He's a little shy around me still. Like, he's being nice.
Yeah. One day you'll lose an Academy game, and I know that they have those glass windows or whatever. He'll just shatter one of them.
You know what I love so much about CLG? We play our Academy match, and when we win, there's everybody who works there is outside of our room, and they bang on the window. They're so happy. They're like cheering for us. They all come in and give us fist bumps. Like, I've never had anything like that.
Nick was telling me that there was a game where you guys beat Academy so hard that they didn't even know you had won, and
it was a game where the game was super close, and we lost a fight, but Cassiopeia TP'd to Baron, and we got Baron and ended the game within like a minute. And for Academy, the stream is delayed probably 3 or 4 minutes, so they had no idea that the game was over. They come over, see that we won, and they were like, "Oh, we're late."
It's funny. Yeah. Now, you also went to Korea for a while, correct?
During the off season, I went to Korea with Benji, Vulcan, and Palafox for a month and a half.
What kind of experience was that for you, and do you feel like you improved, or what did it do for you?
I think it was a really productive way to spend the off season. If I had stayed in LA, I probably would have spent less time solo queuing and more time going out. So it was a super productive off season. Korea is pretty stressful for sure. It was weird to be in a non-touristy area without anybody that speaks Korean, but it was a really fun experience. Expensive for sure. Definitely feel like I improved a lot mechanically on all of the champions. Just being able to play solo queue on 8 ping for a month and a half is insane.
Did you feel the difference in Korean and NA solo queue? Because people talk about this all the time, but I never know,
Yeah, seriously, Korean solo queue is so much different. Everybody is so much better mechanically. It's insane. It's a lot easier to actually practice. At the same time, it's really frustrating because Korean Diamond 1/Masters is kind of like real ELO hell. Like, ELO hell does exist in Korean Diamond 1. There's a lot of trolls, a lot of inters, a lot of people that just have 2,000 games and one trick a champion and just have fun. Yeah. So frustrating in that sense, but still a great experience.
Okay. Now, talk to me a little bit about how this came about, how you ended up playing today. Because you played earlier in the split one game, but I'm kind of curious, like, what brought you in today?
For the exact answer, you'd have to ask our coaches. I think they just thought that this switch would be best for everybody. That me and Osama would be able to learn a lot playing on LCS, and that Otto and Wiggly and Stixay would be able to improve a lot in Academy as well. Kind of just a switch up. I think that a lot of us are really close in skill levels, so it's a possibility. And for most of the split, it was about building, what's the word?
Synergy?
Synergy. Building synergy between players and rosters, and then now that we've kind of done that, we can switch around players more often.
Do you think that you'll play more of this LCS split?
Hopefully. That's the plan for sure, for me at least. I think right now it's about building a potential 7-man for playoffs. Yeah.
Well, I hate to do this to you, but we do actually have to talk about that game.
Yep.
Which was it was a game.
It was a fine game. I mean we fell, from what I understand, we fell really far behind early. I think that we tunnel visioned a little bit too hard on split pushing, for sure. But if we executed it a little bit better or a little bit differently, we for sure had the win in the bag at the very end. So a frustrating loss, but still have high hopes for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that it was one thing that I noticed is oftentimes after a game ends like that, it is so frustrating and tilting to the team that lost, and sometimes to the team that won. But you guys came out and you seem to be in pretty high spirits.
For me, it's definitely a sad loss. I feel like a lot of the times when I come back to LCS, I've lost recently. The first game of the season I played and we lost, and then even last year I got 2 chances on clutch and I lost both of those games as well. So it's a little bit demoralizing, but I think that we had a lot of good showings in that game. Yeah. So I don't think it's too bad.
Well, Moon, is there anything that you want to say to any of the fans out there?
Thank you guys for supporting me and CLG. Seriously, I've never been on an org where I want to win so bad only for the org. So keep cheering for CLG, keep cheering for me, and please watch Academy because Academy is really fun to watch. The games are really crazy and really animal, and it's pure entertainment.
By the way, are you at all worried about the fact that the League of Legends aspect part of CLG is getting eclipsed by the Tetris 99 player and entry that you guys have made?
Yeah, I'm extremely worried.
Because they might shift funding away from League of Legends towards.
Trust me, Tetris 99 is a big hype train right now, and honestly, I feel like I might have to get on it. Yeah.
For those that don't know, CLG has Tafo, who's like a biz dev guy, comes from the Smash scene, has been blowing up on Twitch as a Tetris 99, which is literally Tetris Battle Royale. They did a video over on their channel. You should check it out. It's pretty funny. Either way, thank you so much, Moon. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that interview. Don't click away because I want to tell you about Alienware, our sponsor. Thank you so much to Alienware for sponsoring everything we do this year. If you haven't noticed, the majority, there's a couple that slipped by yesterday, but the majority of my interviews so far, the split, have been in 4K. That's something we've never been able to do before, and we did it literally because Alienware was able to give us a beast-ass laptop notebook to edit this 4K footage on while we're at the LCS. My editor uses it. That's why this is in 4K. It's super hype. So anyway, that just allows you guys to see the crisp, I don't know, poor-like resolution on the pro players. That's really what you want. I think I don't know anymore. I got to go interview Hanser, so I'll catch you later.